Hey Books, welcome in to our Leo-Virgo cusp love tarot reading for November 2025. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this message and being on this side of the channel. It really means a lot to me and it definitely goes a long way. All right, I was getting some mixed energies here for you, Leo-Virgos. So please place yourself where it fits. Keep in mind, again, this can resonate for your 5th and 6th house energies. This can resonate for any placement you have in Leo or Virgo, okay? Okay, yeah, I feel like I gotta take a big, you know how, when someone has a story to tell you, or like, ooh, I gotta tell you what happened, and they take that deep breath, like, okay, so this happened and that happened. It's like, that's the kind of energy I'm in. There seems to be a lot going on. A very either complicated or complex situation you might be a part of when it comes to love and romance, or you might get swept up into, or might kind of find its way to you here. Something that's complicated, very complicated, whether it's a complicated feeling and emotion that arises in the situation, or it's a complicated dynamic, like there's just a lot of moving pieces or a lot of things to consider, or there's a lot of like context and background to whatever this energy is for you in love. Okay, I was getting little hints and feelings of past life energy, so you could be dealing with a past life soulmate. You could be stepping into the awareness that that's what's going on here. And that could be bringing up the complex feelings and emotions and energies. But whatever's going on here, Leo Virgo, it does feel like there's a lot of fire here. Yeah, I can't make it up. Warm embrace and enchanted love. There's a lot of fire here. So this could be another fire sign you're dealing with, or someone who has fire strongly aspected throughout their chart. Oh, somebody. Ooh-wee. Oh-wee. Okay, Leo Virgo. Somebody could be coming into your world that might be making a connection that you're in complicated due to the feelings, due to the energy. I'm kind of getting this feeling of you just know something's there. You could feel it. Maybe with this feeling, this touch could be kind of a thing. It's something in the touch. Oh, with enchanted love. Oh, that's interesting. I'm getting maybe in a past life, Leo Virgos. And again, y'all, I'm gonna say it till I'm blue in the face. We got Venus and Scorpio. It's Scorpio season. We gonna be deep and dark in the past and on the brink of life and death and in between it all, okay? For a little minute. Hang in there, okay? But I almost feel like this could be past life energy that's coming up because of this enchantment. Somebody could have enchanted you in a past life. And so that enchantment gets activated when they touch you, when they come around you. Maybe there's just this feeling of like, I just want to touch this person. I just want to hold them. I want to hug them. I want to be physically intertwined, and not even just sexually, but just, again, something very important about touch. Okay, almost like the touch activates the memory or activates the timeline that y'all were once on. A very interesting energy, a sacred bond that is divinely guided and harmonious. But I don't know, something about that enchantment from a past life could be, oh, important. Okay, this could have to do with your bloodline here, Leo Virgo. Yeah, we're definitely up in the ethers here for you. This could have to do with your bloodline. And how it's coming through is there's something specific about your bloodline where this type of enchantment, this type of energy work, or this type of chemistry and fire, how could I say that, is, okay, I'm hearing it like it's a weak spot, and I don't mean weak in a negative way, but it's almost like a kryptonite type of a thing. There might be a maternal lineage where women and or men, but I'm getting maternal, and maybe even men on the maternal side of your lineage, have fallen for this type of enchantment before. Something about seduction. It's like, it's giving like snake charmer kind of like, you know what I mean? Like something becomes hypnotizing about a certain energy. Now, I don't know if you're feeling this towards someone, or someone's feeling this towards you. But that's what I was kind of getting, was like the basis of the energy. There's some sort of fire that's calling you. Oh, and I just heard the body's yearning for it. So this could even be you yearning for that kind of enchanted love, or that kind of enchantment, or to feel enchanted by a lover in that way. Kind of giving me like, I want the fireworks, I want the butterflies, like I want to feel that warmth. And maybe that's lacking in a connection that you have right now. Or if you're single, it's like that's what you're focused on. I need to feel the chemistry. I just heard I bypassed it before. So maybe in previous connections, or connections you've had up to this point, you kind of was not putting a lot of bank in the chemistry, right? Like, I don't have to be like head over heels over the moon feeling all the fire for it, you know. I can look beyond that, which is great and fine and wonderful. But I almost feel like there's a part of you that's like, no, we need that fire. This could be a part of what's healing for you, in a way of better understanding what you do need. And I'm hearing not holding shame around it. So maybe you were taught or told that that kind of chemistry was low vibrational, and oh, you know, that's not what it's all about. And I don't think you want to make relationships all about it, but it's kind of like it's necessary. I'm being brought to that soundbite of Marilyn Monroe. It's from one of her movies, where she was being accused of marrying someone for their money, and they're like, you just want to marry my son for his money, and da-da-da-da-da. And she was just like, well, like, you might not marry a woman because they're pretty, but them being pretty sure does help. So that's how she was looking at it. Like, I might not marry a man for money, but them having money sure does help. It's something like that, to maybe not to that specific example, but that kind of like, I now know that I can't do without that kind of chemistry, that it kind of has to be there in order for the relationship or the connection to be worthwhile. And maybe a part of you was trying to not limit yourself or limit your options here. For those of y'all that might be dating, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, I want to feel enamored with my person. I want them to touch me. I want them in that way. Maybe that's something, again, I keep getting something like that might have been sacrificed in the past. But I think someone is realizing that that's what's important. And I don't want to even say it like that. Blah, 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 blah. Mercury is about to station retrograde. Bear with me, y'all. It's not that that's what's most important, but it is important. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. So tell me here, Divine Universe, what do Leo Virgo energies and placements need to know when it comes to love and romance? Yeah, okay. You got breakup and ghosting flipping out here. Yeah. Yeah. Money, and I can't make it up. Money and finances. There's a reason why we were pulled into that with Marilyn Monroe. Maybe you're a fan of Marilyn Monroe. Maybe you studied her life in some way. Yeah, power couple. It kind of came out in reverse, but they want me to put it back. Self-love at the bottom. Thank you, Divine. Tell me a little bit more about what's going on here for Leo Virgos. Dead end. Okay. Yeah. It's like, what's going to get you through the mundane parts of the connection? Proposal. Okay. It's giving me too, like, something might have looked good on paper. Yeah, wedding, life partner, and third party. Oh boy. Something might have looked good on paper. Or might have made a lot of logical sense, but there wasn't maybe a spark there. I almost feel like maybe somebody was considering breaking up with someone, and then this proposal came in. And again, I feel like there's a lot of watching going on. Like, I guess that might be more of a collective energy too. It almost feels like someone who is stuck in a third party or has become a third party is watching someone marry or be in a union with their life partner. Someone could be very regretful that they broke up with you here, Leo Virgo. Somebody could be in regret that they didn't propose to you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Somebody, oh, okay. Lord have mercy. Somebody chose a third party here as their life partner, but chose the third party based off of some sort of money or finances. They might have chosen this person when they had money and finances, when things were up, or, you know, might have been flowing in for them a lot. And that was the basis of the connection, the money and the finances. And something about that, I just heard dried up. Something might have dried up here. Or the money and finances might not be flowing like it used to. And now someone's at a dead end with their partner. Oh, maybe even getting ghosted because of the lack of money and finances, which is pushing someone to think about you. Man, oh man. It's almost giving Leo Virgo. Yeah, Leo Virgo wouldn't do that to me. Leo Virgo was there before the money and the finances. Leo Virgo actually wanted me for who I am. It's like somebody might be going down that rabbit hole, that thought spiral. So maybe it's this person who was enchanted. Might have been using glamour. Because funny, Marilyn Monroe comes up, and she was an expert at that glamour. She glamorized herself into the character of Marilyn Monroe. Maybe that's what happened here. Somebody fell for the glamour of the money and the finances, and then realized that that was the only attraction point here. and maybe has even introduced third parties because of it. Someone, I keep hearing deep regret. Someone's in deep regret about you, Leo Virgo. This could have been somebody who stepped into some sort of cash flow, money, abundance, something like that, and kind of like ghosted you, broke up with you. And then now that that's changed, now they want to maybe come back, or they're thinking about it, or you're heavy on their mind. Oh, somebody, yeah, you're heavy on their mind first time. Somebody, oh, I'm hearing, is it a crime to want that old thing back? Yeah, well, it might be. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like, yeah, it's a crime. I can't make it up. Toxic. It's a crime. Yes, it is a crime. It absolutely is. Oh, somebody went for their ego boost. Yeah. Somebody went for their ego boost as opposed to who was actually good for them. Checkpoint. Yeah, somebody might want to check in with you. I don't know why this is. Y'all let me know, because it just feels like somebody thought they were choosing the better of two, but ended up settling for the third party energy, like the one who wasn't really aligned. Somebody was caught hanging out with someone. Yeah, with the dead end. Somebody was considering proposing to this person, and they found out that they might have been cheating on them, or stepping out, or hanging out with others. Yeah, somebody got caught hanging out, or texting or communicating with someone that they shouldn't have. Wow, okay. And maybe that's what it is. Somebody is yearning for the fire that y'all had. Yeah, so for some of y'all, this is like a fire sign. Or somebody, again, who has strong fire in their chart. Maybe a fiery Venus placement. Because this has Venus kind of written all over it, just as how it's coming through. Someone is seeing what real love is and what it isn't. Okay, clarify this breakup energy. What's going on with this breakup? Thank you. Pretend. I can't make it up. I can't. Pretending. Exactly. This is what I mean. Somebody thought that they had a catch. Somebody thought that they either chose up, or they chose the better option, or whatever it was, but it was all based off money and finances, aesthetics, pretending. It was all based off the look of it all. It had no substance. And so when the money dried up, or the money got funny, so did this person. This person introduced a third party. Yeah. Responsible. I've got a good head on my shoulders. You can count on me with ghosting. Exactly. Somebody pretended to be responsible. Or someone pretends. This could be an active energy. Someone likes to pretend like they are responsible. Like, oh, you know, they're out here doing the right thing when they know they're not. Someone might have even tried to make it seem like choosing this third party was the responsible thing to do. Maybe there were children involved, so someone felt responsible for making that family, or, you know, I don't know, something like with this proposal, knowing it's a dead end, but proposing anyway, because that's the responsible thing to do. Somebody was pretending like they were doing the right thing when in fact it was the wrong thing. Okay, what's the money and finance? Thank you. Vulnerability. Yeah, like I said, somebody was hiding behind money and finances. And because they were hiding behind money and finances, they attracted someone who only wanted them for money and finances. And now that something about that is different, they're expecting this person to stick beside them, but this person has already started hanging out with other people. Ooh-wee. So now someone's realizing, I chose wrong. I chose the wrong person. Oof. Jealousy, soulmate, chemistry. I can't make it up. Committed, passion, losing interest. I cannot make it up. Somebody recognizes that they're now incompatible. And they were catfished in a way. But it's only because they were catfishing too. That's what happens when you pretend. That's why I never tell y'all to fake it till you make it. I know there's a lot of rhetoric around it, and I understand the belief. Convince yourself that it is so that it will be. I get that. But faking, not being authentic is what will derail anything and everything every single time. Anything you build off of inauthenticity will eventually and inevitably crumble. So yeah, soulmate, jealousy, chemistry, committed, passion, and losing interest, right? Somebody thought they had a committed, passionate soulmate partner. Whole time this person was just there for the money and finances, and is now losing interest because the passion's drying up because the money's not there. It's like now this person wanted to commit to whoever this was, and now this person's like, I don't want to commit to you. And like I said, somebody in this energy, or whoever this is, could be watching you have chemistry with the soulmate. Maybe you found love after this person ghosted you. Yeah. Someone is looking back maybe and being like, I loved how I could be myself. I didn't have to pretend. I didn't have to wear the money mask with Leo-Virgo. Yeah, someone's kicking themselves in the butt for their choices here. Yeah, realizing that they were just in a situationship. So long as the money situation was good, this person was around. Soon as it got kind of shaky, they got shaky. So now someone is like, it's important for me to actually feel that chemistry, feel that sense of passion, as opposed to go with what looks good. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Children could be involved here. Right. And that's, yeah. If they had a child with this person, or that was the reason why they proposed, although they knew it was shallow and knew they were pretending and this person was pretending, somebody thought they were doing the responsible thing by tying themselves to this person even more. Love, I can't make it up. Like I said, somebody's recognizing or realizing what real love is. Now somebody's in like that kind of, we can't afford to play games here. We gotta, where, because they were playing. That's exactly. Somebody was playing. Pretending. Playing house. Playing husband. Playing wife. Playing the role, but not really invested in it. And then something came along here, maybe a baby, maybe a child, that then is like, okay, now we actually have to be real and vulnerable with one another. And that has led to a dead end here. Somebody, and again, I think somebody only proposed to look as if they were responsible, doing the right thing. Secrets, I can't make it up. That's exactly what the secret is. Somebody only proposed because there was a child involved. They knew it was a dead end. Oh, and you know what I'm kind of getting? Ooh-wee. Somebody could have tried to turn a hot girl into a housewife, kind of a thing. Or a playboy into a husband. Take it as it resonates. But that's what I'm kind of getting. And then those toxic behaviors, those patterns of that playing have now popped up. It's like, okay, I proposed to you. I did the right thing. Why aren't you doing the right thing by me? It's because it wasn't right from the beginning. To expect someone to all of a sudden ghost a lifestyle or break up with that pretending or who they've always been, you know, it happens to a lot of people, but that never really works out. Somebody could have had a baby to force a proposal, just to turn around and go cheat. That's crazy. Just to go turn around and go cheat and hang out with somebody else. Like, somebody's being exposed for only being in a connection for money. That's what I'm getting, Leo Virgo. Someone's being exposed for only being in a connection for money. And trying to secure some sort of finances from somewhere. I can't make it up. Arguments, family, and connection. I can't make it up. Somebody could be arguing right now about this connection. Maybe with family. Or someone's like, I made you my family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I did the right thing by you. How could you do this? You wanted a family, I gave you the family, so, and then you're gonna do that? Like, yeah, someone's pissed. Toxic behaviors. Thank you, Divine. Passion, yeah, someone gets fiery, I can't make it up. Someone gets super fiery. And there's a thin line between love and hate. There's a thin line between passion and anger. Somebody is getting lit up. So I keep hearing caught. Somebody was caught. Caught hanging out with someone else. Caught kind of dipping out on this situation after pretending like this is the family they wanted. Pretending like they were into someone. Now that they have that child, they can call it a dead end. And it's like, yeah, it's like somebody just trying to have a baby with somebody just to get child support. That kind of a vibe. That doesn't have to be the actual thing, but it's that kind of vibe. I can't make it up. Ooh, this could have been somebody's friend. Oh, wow. Or someone that they said was just a friend. Whole time they've been secretly sneaking with them. There could be a question around this baby. Oh my. Because it's like, what else are you hiding? Like, what else is a secret? Is that even my child since you were sneaking and geeking? Creeping around? What's going on? Like, oh, yeah, child. Okay, now, hold on. So, truth being revealed. Yes, sun at the bottom. Something's definitely being illuminated. Secret passion with a friend is being exposed. Somebody could have had this secret passion for money and finances. Ooh-wee. I can't. Judgment right away. I couldn't even ask. Judgment right away. What's ghosting and responsible here, divine? And it's the Emperor. Yep. Somebody never thought they would be discovered or found out here. Someone thought they wouldn't know, or someone wouldn't know. For a weird and strange reason here, I mean, if this is something you're going through, okay, but I kind of feel like you're on the outside of this, Leo Virgo. I almost feel like you're watching someone go through this, or someone that you used to deal with and be in a romantic connection with is going through this. And why you need to know that, I feel with the depth of Venus and Scorpio, you could be sensing this energy again. It could just be coming up. Like I was kind of picking up, somebody feels like they made the wrong choice. They're thinking about who would have been a better fit for them, and you're coming to mind. It could be that, okay? Money and finances with vulnerability. Yeah, Page of Swords. That's all somebody was focused on. 9 of Swords, exactly. And now there's children involved and secrets being revealed. The World. Yeah, this could be coming out online. And the 8 of Wands, yeah. Something could have escalated quickly. Let me tell you something, Leo. You might hear about this on the news for something. Oh, Lord. Somebody's passion could turn toxic. Like, this could get violent. Lord have mercy. The Hierophant, yeah. The 4 Wands. Somebody rushed out of a commitment just to rush into this, or wants to rush out of this commitment. Yeah, Knight of Swords with the 5 of Pentacles. Like, I can't make it up. I keep hearing this, Leo Virgo. Leo Virgo wouldn't do that to me. 2 of Swords, like I said. Somebody's in their head. I just heard, where did I go wrong? And or someone always knew that truth, but might have been too much in their pride. Yeah, 10 of Wands might have been too much in their pride to admit that they were only pursuing someone or with someone for the finances. Or here's the thing too, this could be somebody who knew someone was only with them for that. Not that they were doing it, but they knew that this person was only coming around for the money or for the stability, but wanted to be oh Lord, this could have been somebody trying to get back at you, low-key. Like, hey, look at me, I could be responsible. Look, I can, you know, I'm gonna move on with the third party. Okay, and the third party gonna still be a third party. It's like, how you get them is how you gonna lose them every single time. If you gonna step in between somebody's relationship, and then, okay, you broke up that one, break up right there. Yeah, you broke up. Maybe this is somebody who got in between you and somebody. And then you expect that person to not go be a third party to another relationship, especially if the money gets funny. It's weird how people expect loyalty when you got together based off of disloyalty. That's strange to me, but hey, happens every day. Got the 7 of Pentacles, right? Now somebody's burdened with finances, having to figure out how to take care. Yeah, having to figure it out. How do I take care of this person? How do I take care of this child? Now what do we got to do? Now they got to work hard. Now they got to do overtime. 10 of Wands. Now they got to take on more just to provide. And yeah, there's something about this. Again, I think somebody got married here. Like, committed. Yeah, committed to the wrong person. Committed to somebody they were just... that should have been in the friend zone, probably, to begin with. Yeah, ooh. Yep, should have been in the friend zone. You got the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and Justice. Yeah. So this secret being revealed or whatever, yeah, again, somebody absolutely did get caught sneaking around with somebody else. And again, it's kind of like, right, Hangman, why can you... if this person was willing to sneak around with you while you were with Leo-Virgo, what makes you think they wouldn't sneak around while y'all together? Or, you know what I mean? Like, again, somebody tried to turn somebody into a homebody or into a husband, a wife that had no intention, no skill set to do that. Yeah, and now they're in turmoil. Yeah, somebody, ooh, this could have been somebody who tried to play you like that, Leo-Virgo, like you weren't worth committing to. And I'm sorry to give that message. Please don't take that to heart, because you are worth committing to. But somebody tried to make you feel like that. You weren't hot enough with this Queen of Wands. You weren't sexy enough. You weren't lusting after the money. Oh, wow. You weren't lusty enough. Okay. Yeah, and that's exactly what I mean. Came right back to bit him in the ass. Like, yikes. Okay. Well. Yeah, that's the truth. Queen of Swords. I think you were more or less like, this has to make sense. Like asking questions, like digging deeper, using your mind, honestly, rather than your body or your looks. And again, there's nothing wrong with looking good and feeling good in your body. And, you know, you got a nice bod or whatever kind of bod you got. You're comfortable with it in your skin. You want to flaunt it. That's your business, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But when that's all there is, then, yeah, devil energy. That's all that will be. Now somebody's like, I kind of feel like looking at you as this Queen of Swords, like responsible. Again, this wouldn't have happened had I moved forward, proposed to, elevated the connection between me and Leo-Virgo. Somebody's in deep regret about that, yeah. 7 of Wands, exactly. Someone didn't have their guard up against that devil energy. Lust, money, finances, power, fame, whatever. Yeah, 3 of Cups, right. King of Swords, I can't make it up. Someone sees very clearly now the effects of their choices and decisions. Okay. And with that 3 of Cups, yeah, somebody now understands that they should have been on guard to those people who were only around for the money and the finances. Because it be them same people that get you caught up like this. Yeah, I can't get over that. Somebody thought they had a catch. Somebody thought that, ooh, I got the, you know, the baddest thing walking, whatever the case is, the whole time, child. Somebody was pretending to be into this person, pretending to be somebody was playing the role so that they could get to the goal, is what I just heard. That's crazy. Playing the role to get to the goal, and they got to the goal, and then that role, end scene, dead end. It's like somebody was like, okay, the end, I got what I wanted. Now here comes my toxic behaviors. Now here comes me hanging out with other people and, you know, making you a third party now. Maybe that's it. Karma with justice. Somebody put you in a third party and they were put in a third party. I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. Let's see. So what is, again, why you need to know this, I don't know. Maybe this person might consider reaching out to you, trying to tell you about all this drama that they're going through. Divine wants you to know, hey, ahead of time, this is what's really going on. Take it as it resonates, okay? Oh, they could have friend zoned you and now they want to lean on you as a friend. Now they need you. It could be that. I need to tell you how the third party did me dirty, and it's like, I could have told you that from the beginning. Tried to tell you that from the beginning. Like, but okay. And not that you're rubbing it in this person's face, even if that's the case. Like, it's not coming from that, but it's like now somebody needs you as all of this is going on, when they could have avoided it. And they know they could have. Somebody feels guilty. Okay, somebody's dealing with some guilt, and maybe that's what's bringing you into the energy, Leo Virgo, okay? So what does this person want Leo Virgo to know? I can't make it up. I really fumbled you, and now I'm paying the price. Period. Indeed. And is. Right, yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what's happening. You're everything I want and need, and it did kind of follow it in reverse. And that's what I was picking up on. Somebody tried to make you feel like you weren't enough. And we rebuke that. In the name of the Most High, we rebuke that energy. Somebody trying to lower your self-esteem has no self-esteem. Because anybody who has real self-esteem esteems others. Somebody coming in and trying to break you down and trying to make you feel less than is because they feel oh so small, oh so little, oh so insignificant. And rather than step up, outgrow that, they try to get you to feel less than them so they can feel bigger than you. And now that's the clarity. Somebody seeing that you were everything that they wanted and needed. Those are two different things. You could want something, but it not be a need. You could need something, but it's not what you want. You were both. And they're paying the price for playing games. Oh, let me tell you something. This is okay, karma is coming. Karma's here. It ain't even coming. Karma's here for these situations. People who want to play around with good hearts are getting their day in judgment. What else does this person need Leo Virgo to know? I'm a mess right now. Yeah. This person could be trying to act like everything is okay. Act like they're fine. Act like, oh, you know, oh, yeah, whatever. It's not. Yeah, I want to break this no contact. Exactly. Somebody, like I said, might want to reach out to you, might want to lean on you as a friend. I really need an ear. You're the only one that knows me, that kind of a thing. And that's coming from a guilty space. Just so you know, yeah, watching you move on is killing me, but I want what's best for you. Yeah. And I feel like that's the stance you were in. If this person broke up with you or friend zoned you or went ahead with whatever third party they had going on, or maybe again, somebody got in between your relationship and they went ahead and got into that connection and now they're being a third party. You might have been in that energy to begin with. Yeah, it hurts to see you move on, but I do want what's best for you. So if you're saying that this third party person is what's best for you, then I want you to have that. And now the shoe is on the other foot. This person's going to have to watch you move on and only be able to accept that it's what's best for you. You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. Like I said, this person could have you heavily on the mind. Somebody's thinking back on how they could have avoided this. Their family could even be bringing you up. We did see family pop out. Their family could be bringing you up, Leo Virgo, like, dang, why didn't you, propose to Leo Virgo? Why didn't you take that relationship seriously? Leo Virgo had everything, yeah, all the needs and the wants. Leo Virgo would have been perfect, whatever. So now they can't get the idea of what would have been off their mind. Yeah, I can't make it up. I'm keeping tabs on you. Like I said, somebody's watching. Somebody's checking up on your social, seeing what you're doing, and they're watching you move on. They're watching you be happy, or they're watching you be in that self-love. We saw that earlier too, right? Like, they're watching you stand strong is what I just heard. And that's going to be their point of view. Yeah, I feel like somebody feels like they could have avoided this whole situation. It's like somebody's hit with the fact that this was so unnecessary. They took an unnecessary detour just to go through all this, just because of their ego. Yeah, this is a hard lesson to learn for somebody here, Leo Virgo, okay? But I want you to continue to stand strong. Continue to love yourself. Continue to allow yourself to be loved on if you're already in a loving connection. I just heard they had their chance. Ooh. I can't make it. I'm coming in to show you a better version of me. Like I said, no one understands me like you do. Somebody wishes they had access to you. I'm keeping my distance to protect you and your energy, and that's on the divine. The divine is creating distance between you and this person, so you don't have anything to worry about here. Yeah, pictures of you still make me smile. Like I said, somebody's looking at your socials, or maybe they have pictures of you still in their phone somewhere, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Woo sa, Leo Virgo, because I know it could be like, woo child. Depending on your level of sensitivity to energy, it could be a lot. But I think that somebody's gonna have to eat their words a little bit, or it's like somebody might be trying to save face with you, or they wish they could take back how they treated you. Again, and I can't get over this, tried to make you feel like you weren't enough for them. You weren't good enough, but yet you were everything. You were more than good enough. You might have been too good for this person, and clearly that could be the case. Because anyone who knows that they have a good thing and they're also a good person, I'm not saying this person's a bad person, but I'm just saying, you want to hold on to that, because good doesn't come every day. Somebody could have been under that mindset. Oh, I'll find another good one. It's not that rare. It's not that whatever. Child, I don't know, but let me tell you something. With this, I'm keeping tabs on you. Just keep a watchful eye, okay? Keep yourself guarded, okay? If you need the energy cleanse, got my aura cleansing spray you can get on my website, $12. All right, just shameless plug there, but I'm gonna leave it there, Leo Virgo, okay? Know that you're protected. Know that karma is here. Karma's happening, and that could be something that you're just sensing and feeling, okay? Scales are balancing, and that could even boost your love energy. That could boost your attraction here. Or you could, oh, thank you, divine. You could be, if you are with someone else already, Leo, Virgo, you could start to feel more in love with that person, because this karma clearing is freeing up that love energy for you to pour into wherever you are, whether that's loving yourself or in a loving bond with someone else. Okay. So if it feels like, I all of a sudden feel a little bit more attractive or more kind of like in this sensual flow, it's because karma's here and clearing this toxic energy out of your aura, out of your vibe. Closing the door on this, we saw the world. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, I promise. And I'll see you all in our next one. I love you lots. If you want a personal with me, you can book that at my website, cusproses.com. And I'll see you in our next one, my loves. All right, namaste.